Hey guys, it's Giddy here bringing a new YouTube video today, and today I will be sharing some of my tips on how to complete the Criminal Mastermind challenge for GTA 5. Okay, so let's jump in. Tip number 1 is one of the most important ones, and you need 4 good players. Preferably your friends, they can be trusted to get on the next day, to start the heist or to continue the heist and stuff like that. Preferably friends would do, but you can get strangers and stuff like that, which is fine as well. And you guys need to have communication. I can't stress this enough. You can't just not have a headset and do this challenge. It's like a necessary thing. You have to have a communication, basically. Okay, and you can't just be in a party and not talk. You have to keep talking. You don't have to just keep talking about every single thing. But you know what I mean. Like if you're taking damage and stuff like that, you have to tell everyone that you're taking damage, right? And you might die, so they'll come help you out and stuff like that. You need to communicate, right? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 would be you have to use a full body suit, a protective body suit and stuff like that. You have to use that, right? It's definitely necessary. So if you go to the ammunition store, you can get that for about $25,000 to $30,000. Okay, and trust me, guys, it's really important and it's well worth the money. Okay, and on the side, you have to have body armor, and you have to constantly stack up on snacks before every heist. You have to do that. Okay. Tip number 3, guys, would be using the Karima for everything. I mean for everything. That thing is a machine, and you will take so much less damage sitting in it, and you can shoot out of it, and it's just great. Okay, so use that for everything, right? And even if you guys are all going to the same spot, you can take 2 different cars, or you can go in the same car. Okay, whatever you want, as long as you stay in there, you're protected like a lot more than you are outside, without it. So use that for all the heists. Okay, what other things? Number 4 would be you have to have a game plan. You have to have a game plan for every individual heist. So say for instance, Pacific Standard heist, you go in the bank, one person stands in the middle of the bank with an RPG so the civilians don't set off the alarm. Okay, one other person will sit behind the desk on the other side, watching for the people to come down the stairs and to kill them. Now the demolition and the hacker, while the hacker is down there doing his stuff, the demolition can take his back, just in case the guy behind the desk upstairs didn't do his job. Okay, so you have to have game plans like that, and you can't just go into heists and just get in there. Okay, you can't do that. You have to have game plans. So you have to stay behind boxes, crates, walls. You have to constantly pop in and out. So you don't take much damage, and it's extremely important because you don't want to be one of those people that for the slightest bit try to be a hero and think that you can take out 3 or 4 people when you go in there and you just die. And you don't want that, guys, because if you got a couple heists into the challenge, your friends are going to be really fucking pissed off with you, and you're going to be beating yourself up about it, and it's just going to ruin everything, you know what I mean? Because it takes a lot of effort to complete this challenge. So, and the last tip for you guys would be, don't ever fuck around. Like you can see in this video in the gameplay in the background, I'm fucking around a little bit, right? But this is not the actual heist. This is just some gameplay of just the Pacific Standard heist, right? You know what I mean? It's just in the background. But never fuck around, okay? Never do it, because we never fucked around, okay? And yeah, that's just one important thing. Is, as I said before, you don't want to be one of those people that for the slightest second, you're on a bike or you're in a car and you decide to take a shortcut, and then you end up in the water, you end up in the middle of so many of them, and then you accidentally press Y to get out and you weren't meant to, and you're trying to get back in and then you die. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. You don't ever fuck around, right? It's just best for everybody's interest. And the last thing would be to that was the last thing. But one thing, guys, you may come across people glitching out, lagging out due to whoever's internet connection. It could be the servers itself. You know, it's Rockstar servers, they're pretty broken. And if that happens, that's just really unlucky, because it has happened to us as well when we're doing it. And it really does suck. Okay, yeah. Don't beat yourself about it. Don't beat yourself up about it, as I said, too much, because just try again, unless you got to the last heist or something and then that happened, which sucks. Okay, so that is it pretty much, guys. So as I'll go through them again quickly, you have to have 4 players, you have to have communication, you have to have a full bodysuit, armor, you know, you have to have that, have snacks and full body armor as well before you start heist. You have to not fuck around, you have to have a game plan, and you have to use a Karuma for everything. I mean everything. And guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Maybe subscribe would be appreciated, and favorite it, share it with your friends, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. See you later.